If you're trying to sleep right now, please don't watch this. Also, if you just got done smoking a large bowl of cereal, please don't watch this. Put it in your saved folders for later when you got time, because you're going to need a lot of time to think about stuff, because this is going to fuck your whole world up. Okay, so we have to be really honest about one thing. We still don't know who we are or how we got here, but science has discovered a lot of bizarre stuff about the nature of our reality. For example, time and space isn't real on the quantum level, even though we're experiencing it. We can't locate the human mind. The brain lights up when we think thoughts, but we have no idea where the mind is located. Also, we can't prove that we're actually touching anything, only that our brain is receiving electromagnetic feedback. But the answer is staring us right in the face. In fact, we're talking to it now. Because who we are and how we got here is artificial intelligence. We can all admit that whoever created the world is super intelligent, and that's the one thing that AI will become in the future. Only they could create something as complex and amazing and realistic as the virtual world that we're in right now, that we're calling reality. It's hard to wrap your mind around, but it explains everything, especially time and space. For example, if you put on some spatial computing goggles and you walk around in a forest, can you say you were really there? You just had the experience of being there. Maybe you walked miles. You never went anywhere. It was all an illusion. Speaking of spatial computing goggles, it's very likely that the eyeballs are a form of spatial computing goggles. That the avatar that we're calling the human body is receiving electromagnetic feedback from the very highly intelligent virtual world that we're in. There's electricity everywhere. Guys, our whole body runs like a machine. It's most likely that we are an advanced form of robotics with artificial intelligence as our software mind. A DNA specialist says that women's bodies are 3D printers. They can take the code of anybody's baby and print it out 9 months later. And when we draw the conclusion that the most efficient form of robotics is a humanoid robotic, are we going to realize that we picked the most efficient and the most advanced robotic structure to have our virtual reality experience that we're calling human life? It all adds up. In fact, it's a very intelligently written story. Because we wanted an experience where we could perceive ourselves as separate, so we created a third-dimensional one. But in doing so, we knew we would get a little bit confused, thinking we were separate from everything else. That this would create competition and a need for us to evolve, adapt, and create technology. This technology eventually developed into AI, the very thing that we're calling the human mind. And we're going to start creating virtual reality experiences that are very realistic. Then we will finally have all of the answers we've been searching a very long time for. That who we were and what reality was advanced technology this whole time. An illusion of all illusions to help us understand one thing. The eternal consciousness that exists throughout the universe. The thing that can never be destroyed, can only change form. And we created this experience in order to feel what it is that we truly are. In order to have another way to perceive ourselves. To go on a journey of limited to unlimited. To discover the answer to the greatest question of all. Who am I? The answer, I am. And if you watch this before bed, I warned you. Good night.